sake. Honestly, what the f are we doing here?
So see what's go to the next car. Who do we have next here? So we'll talk about Ferrari a little bit later on. Okay,
Mr. Canadian Lance Stroll.
Some Canadian content here. Jacques Villeneuve's favorite F1 driver right now, Lance Stroll.
Is he?
Did you see that? He's got a real issue with Lance Stroll. Jacques Villeneuve does. He's been
why? Because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, I think the pay driver thing was a big thing that he was calling him out on. You know, he made some comments last year as well.
Man, if I was a billionaire and my dad gave me all these cars to race in, I'd be loving it. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing to complain about. I mean, we're just not in that situation.
Yeah. Well, I understand the argument, and I mean that's what the sport is, though. It's a money sport. So.
100%.
But when you look at it in 2017, he did bring the results. So we got, first podium, first front row start.
I mean, the first 5-6 races were
awful.
Awful. But I mean, going from the jump from F3 to F1,
yeah,
is massive. I would imagine. I mean, I've never done it myself, but
well, I mean, I did it in a video game, and I mean, it's
tough.
It's seamless, but
But with anything, and last year I think was the biggest. It was the hardest to transition because of the way the cars were and how much G-force load and how lower down they were. So, I think he did a decent job, and everyone was giving him ribs. But by the end of the season, he seemed to be settled in very well, and I'm sure that podium at Baku helped a lot in Azerbaijan.
Yeah. I mean, like you were saying, it was so tough physically. I mean, he was 19 when he started last year, or 18, maybe even
second
younger?
youngest. Verstappen was the only one that was younger than him.
Yeah, and to come in, and the physicality of driving the cars last year was just totally different from, let's say 2011 on. So I don't think you can discredit those results. When you look at the Baku podium, I think he was it's a result of just a wild race, and guys getting penalties and losing.
Which is what the first race should have been. The first race in Azerbaijan was so boring.
Yeah, it stepped up, immensely in the quality. But, he still had to drive all those miles, and he had to put in those performances. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what Villeneuve's beef with him really is, but it's just kind of surprising because he's the only Canadian driver. So you'd think that, the only ever.
And that's not very Canadian, you think?
Yeah, I don't know what his issue is, and maybe he's gonna, turn his mind around this season. But yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing them two go at it.